Chit Chat or any service I have to offer, please make sure you read through the description before you book, okay? But this is what's going on right now. My thing is like, look, like people don't believe in aliens, right? And, because of how they're depicted in the media, in film and TV, like, and the thing is, I just watched Trainwreck, right? The Area 51, storm at Area 51. My thing is, look, the government spent $11 million to secure that place from it being raided and just regular citizens of the country wanting to see what's going on up in there. They was ready to massacre all them folks. Invested $11 million to protect whatever's up in there. You can tell me, you know what I'm saying, you don't believe all you want to, but that's a lot of work and a lot of money to put into protecting something that ain't real. But from what I've resonated with and grown to resonate with is when it comes to aliens, it's a matter of consciousness, right? And we're all connected to the cosmos, right? We're connected to the cosmos. So there is that extraterrestrial, otherworldly connection, otherworldly intelligences, divine intelligences, right? Like one of the, I guess it's can be humorous to some of the alien races that, humanity is one race. And from a cosmic perspective, looking down at Earth and seeing how much destruction is done here and how much the human race deals with hate and war and, hating each other. From a cosmic perspective, certain entities are like, we should just destroy it, right? So there is consciousness that exists beyond this Earth that has that destructive kind of wanting to control and manipulate. And so there are human beings, right, who are afflicted with that same consciousness. Like, think colonizers, the mindset of a colonizer. That consciousness is certain alien races, okay? Like reptilians, that's an alien race, okay? But then you have like Palladians and Lemurians, Arcturians and Syrians, you know what I'm saying? And the Anunnaki, like, yeah, but it's like, these are what they call the Galactic Federation, right? Like people call it the Galactic Federation. These are races of alien intelligences and extraterrestrial beings, okay? And so we as humans, we can tap into that. Knowing we have a cosmic connection, we can tap into that. My thing with it all is if it's not practical, like if what we channel and what comes down and all of that isn't practical, like it's just, good to know information. You know what I'm saying? Because it is practical. It can be practical. There are alien races that help with humanity. You know what I mean? They are the ones that lift the consciousness. They're the ones that send the synchronicities and the signs and the something told me to do this. You know what I'm saying? It is the divine, the most high God, Ashe. We do revere that. But it is these intelligences that exist beyond us as well. Okay, and so we tap into that when we're expanding our consciousness and when we're awakening and things like that. So like I said, my thing is like, if it's not practical, you know what I mean, to channel from them and stuff like that, like I just see it as good to know information. It's like entertainment. It's like entertainment. But like I said, like there's people who don't believe in aliens, and I'm like, they sure do go through a lot to not just, well, they've said it flat out. Like they had a whole what was that, earlier this year, or was it last year? They had that whole conference about it. Like about, they had the representatives. Like, oh man, I know somebody's seen it. I watched some of it, and they were going back and forth about how they saw the UAPs, and they're keeping it secret, and they had the footage. Like, it was a lot. So it's like it's a known thing. Like, aliens exist. If you don't believe aliens exist, then my thing is, when people are susceptible. You want to talk about abductions, okay? Like people are susceptible to basically being played with some of these with some of these extraterrestrial beings, like because of not believing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said, it's like that concept of as above, so below, right? It's like not all alien races get along amongst each other, right? But within their own race, they get along. So they look at humanity as one race, and the fact that we can't get along, like they'll toy with humanity. They'll toy with human consciousness, like for fun, for kicks. Okay, and some of that has to do with the Anunnaki, to be honest, as far as what I've heard. I'm not the expert on alien intelligences. This is just a multidimensional chit chat, okay, to spark some conversation. All right, but it's like the Anunnaki have a lot to do with like controlling the decisions of humanity for a certain agenda. Like that's a thing. And then there are other alien races who support liberation and, you know, freeing yourself from all of that stuff, right? But, you know, having that cosmic connection, I guess, like, allots you the opportunity to learn these things, you know, and not just look at it as something that's woo-woo, you know what I mean? Like, or conspiracy. Like, that's not conspiracy. Like, it's really not. Like, it's been admitted. The information is out there. It's just a choice to believe or not. And you think, like, ashe to our ancient ancestors, right? The star people, the people of the stars, our ancestors who knew all of the, like, where do you think they got that connection and channel from? You know what I'm saying? Like, our ancestors are not just of the flesh, right? Cosmic stardust, okay? I think I'm gonna end it right here. All right, if you're interested in a multidimensional chit chat, like I said, please read through the description after you click the link and select your time. I also have love readings and alchemy readings. You can check out some of that throughout my channel. Okay, I also have a ebook out right now. It's called Word to the Wise, Spiritual Messages for Self and Relationships, and you can check that out on there as well. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.